Back to game three. We have Team Get versus Zeke and the boys. Okay, we got Marco's team 2-1, lost last week. I believe I can't remember who exactly. But Zeke and the boys 0-3. Last night we took Josh by 2. Okay, let's get into it, man. First thing I want to say is, how in the did we let Nacho with this team? Okay, as I go back and forth, please take a look at all the first rounders, all the second rounders that he has. I'm a reason for it, but God, man, let's get to it. Okay, we got Lamar Jackson against Deshaun Watson. Okay, I believe Lamar Jackson is still ranked a top 3 quarterback. Let's see here. Yep, Lamar ranks still top 3. Okay, we have him going against a ranked number 6 Deshaun Watson. So pretty even. Okay, Deshaun Watson, I believe right now is playing Carolina's D. Not the best against Cleveland. Like I said, no secondaries. There is no starters right now. Well, as of last week, who will know this week, but I'm giving it to Deshaun Watson. Okay, he's still on fire. He still had a good game last week against the Chiefs, which defense is no bueno. Cleveland right now we are looking just lost, man. We don't know where we are. It's crazy. Okay, we need to fix it right now ASAP. Okay, so this week I'm going Lamar versus Deshaun Watson. Okay, second we have Kerryon Johnson versus Austin Eckler. I believe that Eckler is still ranked top 3. Okay, and then we have Mr. Kerryon Johnson, which is 21st. I apologize. Melvin Gordon is back. Okay, he's back. He came back. So Nacho knows, hey, Eckler eventually will be no more better than a flex. They're playing Miami. They're playing a Canadian Football League team right now. Okay, Kerryon Johnson is playing not the best Kansas City Chiefs defense as well, but it's Miami. Okay, even if Melvin Gordon plays, which I do believe he'll play, I don't know how much. I think Eckler's still going to get the ball a lot. Okay, they're not going to throw Melvin Gordon in. Maybe they will because it's Miami and they say, hey, just go have fun, but I don't think so. Last week that Austin Eckler has a great week. I'm taking Eckler over Kerryon Johnson just because they're playing Miami. Okay, this Chargers offense scoring 50 points and a bunch of it going through Eckler. So we have Eckler in this one. Okay, so we got a tied 1-1. We have Marlon Mack against Oakland versus Zeke and New Orleans. Okay, usually I'd say this would be a shootout game because New Orleans, Drew Brees is going to go back and forth. But I think the Cowboys still score high points. Okay, Zeke, let's see, let's see where we are right now. Is he in the top 5 running backs? Let's see here. Yep. So we have league leaders. Okay, so we got Zeke right now is the 4th rushing leader. Okay, he's at 289. Alrighty. You got Bobby Dalvin Cook at 1, McCaffrey, Sergio at 2, Marlon Mack 3, Ezekiel 4, and your boy Ingram at 5. Okay, so it's a good matchup. Okay, it's going to be a good game. Marcos had Marlon Mack in the bench last week, put up some decent points, I think 17, and obviously you're never benching Zeke. New Orleans defense, you know, they're not playing great defense right now between Oakland and New Orleans, so it's hard for me not to give it to Zeke when Zeke, right, offensive line is better. It's just a better team in general. Dak Prescott is looking amazing, okay? So I'm giving it to Zeke on this one just because of just the offensive line and just right now it's a no-brainer, right? It's close, but you're taking Zeke every single time, okay? Then we have another number 1 pick. We have Julio Jones versus Devontae Adams. Okay, Devontae Adams played yesterday. Sucks to Packers fans. But he dropped 28. He dropped, I believe, like 24 in the first half, and then just 2 or 4 in the other second half. Came out with a turf toe. You know, Marcus, you can't ask for a better game. You know, Devontae Adams right now hasn't really been giving you those points, right? He's been low. He's been ranked 47. I think the week before this one, he only got targeted 4 times, and he was pissed. He mentioned something. Aaron Rodgers came out and said, hey, I'm going to throw you more balls because you're Devontae Adams right now. So if you look at his points, 7, 17, 9, and 28. Okay? So this is a Devontae Adams we know. He is a top 3 receiver in the NFL, no doubt. That's me, not even a Packers fan. I'm just saying it in general, okay? So Devontae Adams had a crazy game, okay? And then you have Julio playing Tennessee defense. Look at Julio's numbers, man. Just look, okay? You got Julio right now who is ranked 2nd in receiving. 2nd, okay? They're finding right now that Julio is a monster. I don't know why it takes them so long to eventually figure this out, but they're throwing him the ball. Look at his points. Okay, 15, 27, 26, and it's not gonna change this week against Tennessee. So I do think Julio Jones matches Devontae Adams. Okay, so this for me will be a tie. Okay, I mean I would have gave it to because I didn't think Devontae was gonna have this great game, but I would have gave it to Julio anyway because of the games that he's having. He's been consistent. Okay, so technically I would have gave it to Julio. Okay, second we got Amari Cooper versus DeAndre Hopkins. Another Amari Cooper. Yes, I think he was picked like maybe in the fourth round or but I think he is ranked. He has to be ranked, I believe, top 5, if I'm not mistaken. 4. Just when I look at rankings, look at Nacho's ranks. Quarterback is ranked 6. Running back is 3rd. Then you have another running back ranked in 11th. Then you have both of his receivers are top 5, 2, and 4. You have a tight end top 10, and you got a kicker in the 4th. Dude, right now it's. We'll get to it. Okay, we'll get to it. So you got Amari Cooper ranked number 4th versus Big Nuke. Okay, Nuke didn't play that well last week. He's ranked 16th. I want to say, who did they play last week? They played, was it Jacksonville? Maybe I'm tripping. They played the Rams. So he played Jacksonville and the Rams, 2 great defenses. Okay, he's gotten 12 points. That first game against the Saints where he dropped 31, I can see it this week against Carolina. I really can. Okay, Deshaun Watson, same thing as Matt Ryan. Just throw it up, man. Nuke will catch it. Okay. So on this one, because I think Nuke is not playing a great defensive team, and like I said, I like Cooper, I really do, but I think Nuke's gonna have a breakout. So we'll give it to Nuke on this one. Okay, Mark Andrews, tight end. Okay, against Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz dropped 13-5. I think that's the best game he's had all season long. I'm not gonna lie. Zach Ertz is ranked top 10. I don't know if that's with this game points or not, but he is ranked top 10 right now. Yep. Okay, second best game of the year so far. So he's been 10, 17, 10, and 13. Average. He's not average, I apologize, but he is he's scoring, an average of probably like maybe 12 points or something like that if you do it all together. So very consistent, okay? Very, very consistent is a good word. Then you have Mark Andrews, which I do believe didn't have the best game last week, but he's ranked number 2, okay? He's been hurt. He played last week hurt. How many points did he have last week? 4. So he went from 24, 25, and 4. Playing Cleveland's D again, like I said. We don't know how good they're doing. I think because he's injured, he's not going to have, I don't think he'll be 100%. He's not going to have those games that he had the first 2 weeks. But I still give him the win on this one just because, like I said, I think Lamar Jackson's going to come out hot, going to come out firing against that defense, and they're going to get to the tight end early. So I gave it to the tight end on this one, okay? Let's see, who's next? We got the flex. We got Juju Smith against OBJ. Juju Smith finally got it going, man. With that new quarterback there in Pittsburgh, Juju Smith is now ranked 27th, okay? I believe last week was, I want to say, his breakout game. I think he had 19. Let's just double check. He's averaging 14.7 points a game. Yep, so he's 17. Okay, so he's 13, 13, 17, right? Consistent as well between, those numbers. Okay, but we have OBJ right now. What's going in Cleveland, man? I didn't buy your jersey for nothing, okay? What's going on, man? Still top 15 receiver, okay? Is there too many weapons? Is Baker Mayfield just don't know is he just having a slump? Is he not as good as we thought he was? I don't know, man. But right now, OBJ's OBJ. That game that he had the week before 28, that's what needs to happen every single game. Throw him the ball. Baltimore's defense is nice. Don't get it twisted, okay? Very, very good defense. It's OBJ. You're taking OBJ every single time. Yes, I know. I know that Juju's nice, but it's OBJ. He could either break for 40 or give you the average of the 13, 15, right? Because it's PPR. Who knows if Juju's going to get the ball? Yes, they're playing at the worst defense probably in Cincinnati. I get it. But it's OBJ, okay? You know what? We're taking Juju. You got to look at matchups, okay? Baltimore D is tough. Cleveland, who knows what they're doing? Yes, OBJ has bigger upside, but you got to go with Juju with the matchup. Juju's still a number 1 receiver. He's an amazing receiver, okay? Maybe they got to go with the offensive quarterback, realizes I got to throw it to this guy. So we'll give it to Juju on this one, okay? We got Chargers D against Miami, Seattle against Arizona. Both great defenses against shady offenses. The Dolphins just have a worse offense. I'm sorry. Please let me upload this video, okay? So Chargers D gets to win. They're dropping at least 22 points, okay? Kickers, Crosby dropped 9, good points. Harrison Butker probably do the same thing, okay? So it's a no-brainer, okay? Nach, I know you hate me picking you to win. Brother, you projected 142 points. I know you don't care about predictions. I do. That's the highest predictions we've had. You know why? Because you added Zach Ertz and OBJ on your team. That's why. Jeez, I can't believe we let that happen. That's crazy. What's going on here? Okay, the NBA, we don't care. Go back to the NFL. Okay, no brainer. This is more of just the coaching. Okay, and I want to throw this out there. The reason why Nacho's team is like this is because he's been playing the waiver wire like crazy. Okay, if you look at his trades, a lot of his trades are just from people that he's picked up and he's like, oh, right, he's picking them up nice and we're just taking them. Okay, look at he still has Godwin on the bench, Ebron. You know what? Jamal got hurt. Look, he just picked up Alshon Jeffrey. He came back injured from a game, right? 12 points. You know, he could be a number 1 next week, and I'm sure he'll be trading him again, right? He needs another running back. So, I mean, he's playing the waiver wire. He's playing smart. He's screwing us all by us giving them a number 1 players, and he's giving us people that are actually producing at the moment. Nach, you're playing it smart. You're playing it right. I know you hate when I predict you to win, but I cannot not predict you to win. I can't. MAko is projected 135 with the huge game from Devontae Adams, but before that big game, you were projected like 120. You were still projected 143 no matter what. So I'm giving it to Zeke and the boys. Nacho, do a little bit of tinkering on Sunday. Coach, it's not the players, it's the coach. That's just the honest truth, man. If you put the right players in, gosh, I don't know why you really should not go at least to the playoffs with this team. I really don't. If you look at this team right now, anyone looks at this team, please tell me that I'm lying. This team is stacked. Stacked. I'm not just jumping on Nacho and I'm not hopping on his, you know what. It's just the honest truth. You look at the team and say, how did we let him get all these players on the team? Zeke, Julio, Cooper, Zach Ertz, and OBJ, and Deshaun Watson. Like, come on, okay? MAko's team, I'm not throwing anything away from you. Your team is nice. I still believe that you do have the top four team in the league, maybe top 3, okay? Lamar Jackson needs to keep playing that way because if you lose your quarterback, you lose your tight end, you lose your top 2 players right there. No bueno. So, Kamish, I apologize. My Kamish. Nacho, congrats, brother. 1-3. We're breaking the streak this week. You're getting your first dub. All right, brother. MAko, you're going 2-2. Like I said, not bad. You're just playing, I believe, to me, second best team in the league. Oh, I did my rankings. I apologize. I don't remember what that was. I think I popped up there. I think Nacho is actually 3rd behind Oski, I believe. So, yes, just because you haven't won any games. Okay? So, that's why you're not number 1. But because your team, I couldn't put you in that top 3. So, that's where you are. MAko, 2-2. No worry, brother. You got next week. Nach, 1-3. All right, boys. Let's go into, you know what, really quick, I got some suggestions. You know what, I was told to, hey, go into Instagram, you know, show some of these highlights. I apologize. I'm not sure exactly what highlights to show. You know what? We're going to show one right here for Dalvin Cook. I know, you know, that's Pave. But, hey, let's just see what we got.
Second down and 17, and here is Dalvin Cook off the left side. 3rd down and 18, and here is the screen pass to Dalvin Cook. Cook picks the 20-yard line and will be tackled. Second and goal.
I should have just done a little bit better with the highlights. Okay, you know what I mean? I should have added these on there, but hey, you know what? I'll get better as we go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show highlights on here for games that are upcoming or for players in the past. The old YouTube highlights that I showed, just showed highlights from years ago. No one wants to see that. They want to see highlights from this year. So that's what I'll get going. Okay, like I said, congrats, Nach. 1-3. Let's go into the very, very next game, and I believe it should be my last game. And I want to say it's, yep, the homies, Chalupa versus Mr. Champagne. Okay, let's go and get on the next video. We'll see you guys there. Peace.